Minecraft has eliminated many things from the game, but today we will see 10 things that should return. Very surely, you will have built Minecraft houses, but do you not feel a bit empty? That is why many people fill them with villagers to try to simulate a civilization. But let's be honest, this is not too beautiful. I mean, I would like to have a kind of human to be able to decorate my villages. For example, as an NPC. The NPCs in the video games look like real players, since they can move to talk among other things. And did you know that we had NPCs in Minecraft? In the first versions of the pre-classic, pressing the G key, we could spawn NPCs. They didn't attack and they did absolutely nothing. They just spent their time walking and jumping. Then in another version they added a new human, but this time it was called Monster. Monster humans were able to chase you, and in addition to attacking you, they will be able to spawn with commands and some later not remove human monster forever. But can you imagine how cool it would be to have these mobs back in Minecraft, so we could have our NPCs, the thieves could walk around our houses and they would look very real. It would be so much fun for creative worlds, so your friends and you could battle against human NPCs. I even started to design an egg for these humans. It's a very fast design, but do you get idea? Or just imagine, since we could add text dialogues to these NPCs. This deserves a return to Minecraft. When we hit the places with some good punches, they threw fireballs at you. But did you know that in Minecraft there was a time when blazes didn't shoot fireballs? What remains to be seen is one of the strangest things you will see in all of your Minecraft life. First, watch the slow motion of the blaze shot. Now we are going to go to the snapshot 13W02A, and in this old version, the blazes were shooting diamond helmets at you. That's right, the blazes are throwing diamond helmets at me with fire. Watch it in slow motion. Obviously this is a bug, and surely you will say, Bobby, why do you want to this return to Minecraft? Well, the answer is, let's see, because it's cool. But I think it's an old bug that can be used for something pretty cool. Players can easily avoid it, these fireballs with the shield. Imagine they implement some more powerful fire charges, capable of going through shields. Or imagine this can break glass. This could be added to that guardian place that lost the first Minecraft boats, that curiously also has a helmet. This deserves to return to Minecraft. Currently, if you want to enchant a piece at the maximum level, you need 30 levels of experience. Having this amount of levels, you have a greater chance of getting great tools. But this was very different before. It turns out that in all versions, there was level 50. To get it, you had to constantly remove and put your tools and be very lucky that you get level 50. It could take many minutes. But if you were lucky and you get that level 50, obviously having more than 50 levels in your experience bar, you could get the best enchantments of the game. However, Mojang noticed a problem, and that is that you need too many levels to enchant at the maximum level. That's why Mojang changed the level 50 enchantments to 30. However, I think that the level 50 enchantments should return, but in a much better way. As you probably know, if we have armor with protection, you cannot add another type of protection, like the projectile one. Imagine that we could get these enchantments combined only with the level 50, but the probability is very low, and also getting level 50 is somewhat complicated. Tell me below in the comments what mechanics you would add to the enchantments 50. In this game, cows are brown and white, and the weird thing is that the only variations of the cows are these right here. Cows with the mushrooms, which are clearly cute and funny. But how is it possible that there is a cow with mushrooms in its back and not there are the typical black and white cows? This is why I think we should have more variations of the cows, especially cows that exist in real life. In this channel, I thought mobs that were different, and the cows is one of these mobs that have changed too much. It turns out that in all versions, the cows were black. Here you can see a photo. That were the first cows that not chatted to the game, but later he decided to change these cows for brown ones. And I don't know about you, but I would love to see the black cow return. Who wouldn't like to have more variations of cows? Leave a like if you think it deserves to return to Minecraft. Before the Nether dimension existed, specifically in the phone version, there was something called a Nether Reactor, and when we made this little totem, we could activate it and it would turn red. Red obsidian would appear and start coming out a lot of zombie pigment. On the ground there were items that couldn't be obtained on the surface. In other versions, the reactor also generated netherrack, and I firmly believe that this can return to Minecraft. And this is my idea, as it happens with the skull blocks that are capable of spreading through all the world. Imagine that when our reactor is activated, activated, it is capable of corrupting the world and spreading as if it were the skull block, even using magma blocks, something like this corruption. But here comes the most interesting part. Imagine something like the raids, but for this to be called something like a piglin attack, and zombified piglins start to appear all over this reactor. This reactor will force the players to battle against the zombie pigs. And what happens when the player ends up defeating all these pigs? Well, one of my ideas when defeating all these enemies is to get new items, or this gold rush effect. My idea with this gold rush potion effect, it is, for example, trying to exchange with the piglins but with gold nuggets. Piglins only change you with whole bars, but with a gold rush they could exchange you with only gold nuggets. This would be super checked. Something quite similar like the villagers and the raids would work, but now with the piglins. Or who knows, that maybe the gold rush can boost your gold tools. Tell me what you think down here in the comments. The Nether Reactor deserves to be back in Minecraft. Previously in Minecraft, the frozen oceans were extensive, giant oceans of ice. Unfortunately, this biome was eliminated. Today, the frozen oceans are this, a kind of groups of icebergs. However, those extensive oceans of ice are no longer there. Although I don't know you, but this should come back. This would make exploring ice boats so much fun. We would have to go through a lot of ice oceans with boats. But who could have these ice oceans? Well, previously they had absolutely nothing. For that, they removed it. But researching Minecraft Legos, I found a Minecraft Lego that has a kind of ice fortress, and I think it would be interesting to find a new structure in these oceans. It would be fascinating to find these structures with boats. We could find, for example, enchantments of ice, like the frozen step. The Lego Minecraft includes a snowman, and just as there are good mobs and there are bad versions, why not make a snowman that is evil and that is capable of throwing snowballs towards its player? That would be a lot of fun. But tell me below in the comments what is your idea for the return of the frozen oceans. Since the cooldown was added, we know that we cannot spawn the sword because we do almost no damage. Before this cooldown exists, we could spawn the sword and do a lot of damage. That is why I propose to return to those old PvP fights with a new weapon, a dagger. These daggers, unlike a normal sword, would have little range, but with this dagger we could spam click and those kill many enemies but being close. It wouldn't work if we are far away, but if you are not very close, you can do click spam. What do you think? So we could bring back those players who like the old PvP. What you are looking at is the old oceans before the update, and they look very horrible. They are patches of dirt, sand, and clay, and although they are not too pretty, I think they could return to Minecraft in the form of a hard-to-find ocean. This would be quite nostalgic for those players who went through the ancient oceans. Also, these oceans reminds me of a kind of polluted ocean. Imagine that when I touch this polluted water, I can do damage, and that all those stains that are in the ground is like some kind of pollution. I think these ugly old Minecraft oceans could come back. What do you think? What's your idea? What you are seeing is real, and it was a Minecraft mob. This one here was called 2char. No normal player could get a 2char egg. This mob was completely white, so that Notch could change it whenever he wanted. And those test how they would look the textures of its future mobs. But I think that this mob could return to creative Minecraft. For example, it could be useful to test the skins, or to test textures of a texture pack that you are creating. But I am very interested in your opinion. Would you like it to return 2char, and what would I use it for? These kittens are known as Grey Chubby Cat. They are characterized by being grey with some strips of lighter color. And it turns out that in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, curious textures of a new cat was added, and this cat was a Grey Chubby Cat. Unfortunately, sometime later it was removed and it was never added to the game. The only grey cats we have are these ones, here with the green eyes, and this other one here with the yellow eyes. And this removed kitten had colored eyes blue. There are no explanation as to why it was removed, so I think it might as well be back in Minecraft. Remember to subscribe and leave your likes. Here on the right you have a video suggested by the YouTube algorithm, and on the left you have a video of 10 unsolved Minecraft mysteries. Remember that you can already order my book here below in the description.